Welcome to the Revenge of Podcast, your weekly podcast for all things Revenge of and more. My name is Jeff Iser, and joining me as always is Coral Breeden.
Hello.
And Joe Myers.
Hey, you.
Hello. What a weekend. Vacation is a distant memory at this point because we have done so many things since the last podcast. It's almost unimaginable. And yet here we are.
Mm-hmm. It did fly by.
It flew right by. We had the craziest of weeks. In fact, I just wanted to kind of dedicate this entire episode to reminiscing about LotZilla and the goings on, because I feel like so many things happen. We just need to talk about them.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So let's start at the very beginning.
Well, do you want to start with house business first? Things we've got coming up?
Yeah, here's the thing, though. I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't know. What's even happening now? What's next?
Well, I think we can announce that in 2 weeks, right? Or is it?
Well, okay, so here's what I can say. I just finished up the calendar today. It has not been approved by anybody yet, but we finished up the calendar for next month. So that'll be dropping probably before this, or by the time this airs, we'll drop that calendar. Maybe we'll do it on Friday or something. But League Season 8 is starting up on September 8th. Ooh. So I can say that because the signups for that are going to happen very soon.
Yeah.
Which is, it seems like we just finished.
Yeah.
So, whatever.
Well, we took 1 week for a vacation.
Yeah.
Then we busted ass this week.
We busted ass.
So much ass.
Yeah.
So much ass
Just
busting.
busting it, Occupational hazard.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But so I can't say that. What's happening this weekend at the store? I don't think anything, right? I think we're just. we have a women's tournament on Friday, right? And then it's just Commander Night on Saturday. I don't think we're doing anything else. And then Sunday's a normal ass day too.
Thank God.
Yeah, and we're just gonna ride this bitch out. But then until October, because October's gonna be fucking crazy.
Oh yeah. Tell me everything.
I can't.
Okay.
Actually, you don't know.
I don't know nothing.
There's a wedding happening in October, but you're not able to go to it.
Oh yeah. That's so unfortunate.
Did you know I got my invitation last week and I opened it on the opened it on the live stream and then encouraged everyone to send gifts.
And some people did.
And some people did.
It was wild.
Because we've got the best people out there.
Mm-hmm.
They send us gifts.
What are they called? The
queefers.
Yes.
Because we got the reefers and then Kenzie has the queefers.
They queefed all over her that night.
Sure did. They gave her the biggest queefs.
Jesus.
What? You're the expert. What does it sound like?
I don't know. Each queef is unique in its own way.
Like a
little
snowflake?
Yeah, like a snow.
Okay. All right. So that being said, we had a heck of a week. Thursday was Spawn Book Club, which was cool.
Mm-hmm. That was a bad night for me, though.
Yeah. Why?
Oh,
That
no.
triple bean pizza.
Oh, no,
yeah.
really?
You know what? It gave me the shits too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. Maybe it was the elote. Did you have the elote one?
I had the one that you were like, it's just fennel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, is that elote?
No, that's the sausage one.
I did not have that, and
Really?
I didn't feel.
bad. I just got the shits, and when I get the shits, I'm like, hell yeah, you know?
Why?
Because then I'm just shitting.
I did not have a good time.
Really?
As soon as Koontz locked the door and I got in the car, I was like, holy fuck. I was like texting Molly, and I was like, I'm in tears. And there was traffic, and whenever you have to shit so bad and you're driving with your ass pressed to the side of the seat.
Yeah, he's familiar.
Yeah.
Sure.
And I'm just like praying to get home. Ran down the hallway.
You got like one hand on one cheek.
She's got two fingers just shoved up there.
I've
just
never
spraying out the sides.
Never clenched my ass like that before.
Yeah.
I was scared.
Yeah. All right. Well, what is it that they say about what's the proverb with the finger and the dike?
What is it?
I don't know if there's a proverb.
I'm just saying this is the perfect situation for a finger to be in a dike.
Jesus.
I need to know that.
I don't know if it's been a while since I've had the triple bean pizza. I usually get it because it's for book club, because it's good for groups, I feel like, because the slices are like small-ish.
Yeah.
And you can also get like a half and half pizza really easily. Normal pizzas, I always feel like it's like, I don't know. I never know how many to get. Like the two of us will get pizza at night and I'll order like 4 pizzas because I don't know.
but he'll never order less than 4.
Always 4 pizzas.
No.
No, not
no.
always. But I will sometimes order 2 because like I want to get like 2 different flavors.
Yeah, of course.
But we're not going to eat a whole pizza each.
I was doing that, but I don't do that no more.
No.
No.
So anyway, yeah, I got the shits.
Yeah, it was an awful time. I'll never do the bean again.
Really? I just am like I
The
like it.
bean?
Yeah.
She'll do the bean again.
Yeah,
Oh,
the bean.
beam.
Yes, the beam.
Oh, so sorry. No, I like it when I get the shits because I'm like, I guess I don't have to take Colace tonight, baby.
Wow, God. You know, actually, it is pretty nice because I got the debay hooked up.
Yeah, the debay.
The bay.
Yeah.
That's what goes on the bed, right?
Yeah, the debay.
What is it? Just
Bidet?
My bidet.
No, that's what she calls Molly.
My bidet.
My debay.
That's my debay. That's so stupid. Anyways, my bidet.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Which
Yeah.
one did you get?
I don't know, the tushy.
Oh, you got
Tushy?
a tushy.
Yeah.
And you have to like turn the knob.
Mhm.
Is that how it works?
It's pretty cool.
We got ours has a remote, and you just beep, 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 beep.
Ugh, I don't want to touch a remote.
Yeah, it's a
Where
whole
do you
thing.
put it when you're done?
There's a holster on the wall.
Oh,
It
okay.
sits up and away.
How
Yeah.
many modes do y'all got on it?
How many modes?
So
Oh,
many.
so many. It actually has a front sprayer too, which we cannot use because that would be a mistake. I used it once before by accident. It just sprays all over your junk.
That's gross.
But no, ours is like fancy. I mean, this is the one we got like when I broke my arms. This is the second one because we burned out the torque on the first one.
God damn.
But it's got it has a heated seat. It deodorizes. It also it mists the inside of the bowl when you first sit down, so then
Oh
it
my God.
lubricates the walls. So then if anything splatters, it doesn't stick right away.
Of course.
So you sit down, it lubricates the walls, and then
That's actually Coral's first plan of attack also.
lubricating the walls.
Lubricating the walls,
so
yes.
nothing sticks. And then it has a little thing that goes psh, that sticks out like that, and then it like shoots up your hole. You know, but then it's got different settings so you can adjust like where your hole is basically, and then you can adjust the pressure of it. And I think there's like an oscillating
Yeah, there is
one,
some
and I
sort
think
of-
there's like a pulsating one.
Oh my God.
If you're nasty. And then when you're done, there's an air dryer and it dries you.
What? Send the link because mine just aggressively sprays in my hole, and I'm
Yeah.
just. And
No,
I'm
this is a whole thing. Like
I
it-
want to.
Yeah, it dries you off and then it deodorizes the bowl.
That's
The deodorize is just
Wow.
like a motor feature, though. There's not like a supply of deodorizer or anything.
Yeah, I don't
you can't
know.
like put like little essential oils in there,
No.
little lavender
No.
ass.
You gotta it's BYO ES.
I would get-
EO.
So lazy. I'd never use my hands again.
Yeah. You just sit there. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
It's worth every penny. I mean,
Okay.
the savings on toilet paper alone, I think, has been worth it.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, but be
love
careful. You turn that shit up too high, you crank it up, the motor's just gonna burn right out.
That's so stupid.
Sometimes you need a power wash back there. You know what I mean?
Oh no, not like that. Jesus. God.
Sometimes you gotta blow that rust right off. You know what I mean? What were we even talking about? Oh, getting the shit from book club. We were talking
Yeah,
about
book
book
club.
Okay, so book club happened. I'm not entirely convinced that it was the triple beam though, because Kenzie brought some questionable treats.
I
Yeah.
don't know that they were questionable treats. They were
Did
pretty
you eat
good.
them?
No.
Yeah.
You didn't eat them.
I can't do the sugar.
And-
I had my limit.
And most
today.
of, I think everything she brought was pre-made.
Yeah, but like she brought salted brownies,
Yeah.
which were very salty in a
Sea
weird
salt
way.
brownies. She did make the sea salt brownies.
She did?
I thought that's what she said. I thought she said
No,
she
she
made,
made
them
the
from
cake.
No, the cake came pre-made Trader Joe's.
Hmm.
But she made the brownies.
Well, whatever. It's neither here nor there. Anyway, so Thursday was book club, blah blah blah. Friday, what did we do Friday? Friday was setup for Lotzilla.
Mm-hmm.
What were you doing on Friday, Coral?
This whole weekend is just a blur.
Yeah.
I'm so fucking tired.
Yeah.
I've never been just like tired like that.
Yeah. I mean, my like I don't like to admit that I'm old since I'm only 27, but
Okay.
there are days like Saturday when I get home and my entire body hurts because all I did on Saturday, or all I do on any LotZilla, is just pace back and forth, essentially, on concrete.
Yeah.
Yes.
All day long, inside to outside, front to back, blah, blah, blah. And it was like especially taxing. Like this particular LotZilla, I didn't sit down at all.
For an old.
I think I took too much like caffeine to sit down.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah, I drank a lot of caffeine on Saturday.
So let's talk about LotZilla a little bit more. So Friday, this LotZilla season, this is the third year. I mean, we've only been in business for 2.5 years or whatever, 2 3/4 years. This is our third year of LotZillas, so we've learned a little bit of things. You know, we tried to kind of narrow our sights a little bit on how many vendors and things that we packed into LotZillas this year, which I thought was helpful because I didn't have to necessarily deal with a lot of other people. This last LotZilla, however, was a big one, right?
Yeah.
But this year, the previous years, we would set up LotZillas the morning of, starting at 7 a.m., which I don't know how we did that.
We had a lot less setup.
Kind of.
And we brought in a special crew.
Yeah, and we had
And
to
that
pay
wasn't
them overtime.
yeah, that wasn't great.
6th day and all this other shit. But anyway, so this year, we were setting up every time on Friday, the day before, which was like a lifesaver.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. And also I could make Coral do things because she'll be there, you know, which is great. I love seeing it. I had her do a bicep off with Austin.
Yeah.
And I think she won.
Oh, no.
They're pretty solid.
When she pumped those bitches up, bloop, those guys were like, whoa.
Well,
Yeah. I don't think Austin liked that for a second. He wasn't expecting all that juice.
Yeah, he wasn't expecting to
All
see
that
that kind
beef.
of pump.
Oh, that, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, we set up on Friday. It was hotter than a motherfucker out there.
Oh my God.
We brought in those air conditioning units, which for us, it was great because we had one of them shits pointed right at us all day, right? But apparently Golden Apple was a little sweaty.
yeah.
They were in the dead zone because I had like over by Alex, we had air conditioner, and over by us, we had air conditioner, and then we had fans that I thought were kind of like circulating the air a little bit, but they were just in a little hot pocket.
Yeah,
was
we
hot
had
over
it's not great. We fill up the parking lot very well,
Yeah.
but if we don't have space over there for an AC unit.
Yeah. Well, so this is the first time that we decided to like tent the entire thing, which is definitely the move. I think I want to do that
Absolutely.
going forward all the time because like it wasn't that much more expensive for us.
Mhm.
And it kind of changes the setup, like what we're looking at. Like I don't have to worry about like too many booth fronts, I guess. So like next year we'll just have a whole tent situation like that. And then I can just have people set up with tables and fucking, you know.
Yeah.
Let's like whatever.
Love it.
It'll be hard for a dunk tank, I guess, if there's a tent there, but we'll go down
Well,
that
I mean,
road later.
you don't want to do the same thing over and over
Yeah.
again.
Slip and slide next time. I think we do mud wrestling.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know,
I'll ref the shit out of that.
Coral can be the ref. You know, I don't know where I'm going with any of this. I want to talk about LotZilla, and there's so many crazy things that happened. Can we talk about how many boobs you saw?
It was my favorite LotZilla.
Yeah.
So many boobs. Thank
Yeah.
God. Whoever invented sunglasses, thank you so much.
Because your eyeballs were just trained on people's.
I mean, I don't know what am I supposed to look at? Your
Yeah.
face?
Face?
No.
This weekend, especially, so this LotZilla, we did so many new things and we partnered up with so many new people that it brought out so many new people. So you had so many new pairs of boobs to stare at.
I love it. I love the job.
Yeah.
You know?
Everyone that showed up on Saturday was like super nice and like happy to be there. And there were lots of, aside from Nick Tucci,
Oh.
because he was just being a bitch about Brat Summer
Being a little brat.
I believe
Oh,
he's
yeah.
promised you a PowerPoint presentation.
about why Charlie XCX sucks.
I don't think that's what he promised.
I think it's one of those things where he's going to set up a PowerPoint to explain to me why she's great, and but it's not going to do the trick,
Oh, is that what you think?
right? Or like it's going to like prove my point, You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I think he's just gonna have to start his own podcast, and just everybody hates Jeff.
We've got space on the Revenge Of Network for him.
If he produces his own podcast about why everyone hates me, we will put that out, and I will promote the hell out of it.
Why you're just wrong.
Why
which
I'm wrong. Yeah.
I
Think about
don't
all
agree
the
with
special
Charlie
guests he
stuff.
could have.
Oh my God, they could do an episode. They could do an episode about Charlie XCX. They could do an episode about Twilight. They could do it. I mean, the list goes on and on. I'll produce it.
It's so weird how Jeff's all in on a podcast that's specifically about Jeff.
Roast me.
Wow. I mean, come on. Now.
Roast me, Tucci.
Roast me, Daddy.
That's what we could call it.
We could, yeah.
So anyway, there's so many new people that came out to LotZilla. We had the first live podcast situation that happened there, which was a success.
Should we, real quick, just run through all the vendors that we had? Too?
Yeah, okay.
Give a shout out.
All right, yeah. Let's do a little structure to this situation.
Yeah.
So this final LotZilla, we had Golden Apple Comics came out. Our friends from Golden Apple. They brought some writers and artists with them.
Yep.
We had Alan Amato. We had Stephanie Inagaki. We had Ryan Keeley. Is that her name?
I think so. Yes.
Coral
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
know her name or what her face looks like.
Yeah,
No, I
Ryan
do want to
Keeley.
thank Golden Apple for bringing their own golden apples. That really was just, I love it.
Did you subscribe to her OnlyFans yet?
I didn't get it. I was afraid to ask.
It's literally linked in her bio on her Instagram.
You think I found her Instagram?
It's literally tagged in half the shit that I posted.
I don't look at it. I just
Okay,
look.
okay.
Is it my name
Just a
on
little
it?
bit.
No.
So if you, I'll get it for you. How
Thank
about
you.
that?
Yeah, go ahead.
He brought David Mack.
Yep.
Was there. He's buffer than a motherfucker too. That dude. He had pectorals like oh.
It's like,
Did I miss David Mack?
he was in the black shirt and the baseball cap.
I definitely missed David Mack.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
I love a good pick.
Adam Rose was there.
Mhm.
Then Alex Pardee, our good
Oh,
friend,
yeah.
was
Mhm.
there. His shit's so cool.
He was in his own booth.
Yeah, he had his own booth. Then we had Vinegar Syndrome. They had the pimpest setup.
Yeah.
They were just inside. Fucking people were coming to them, chilled out. I think they did really well because
I think so too.
I didn't really ask, but I checked in on them a couple of times, and their stacks of stuff got getting smaller and smaller.
I love
Every time I would walk through there, I felt like there were people there talking about their stuff.
Yeah, they and like people showed up in Vinegar Syndrome t-shirts.
Yeah.
And like it's hard for me to tag Vinegar Syndrome because they have so many there's like Vinegar Syndrome Collector and
Fan
like
accounts. And,
Toronto and like all these like other things pop up. So yeah, they seem to have a big crowd. Christina Hawk was there doing tattoos. She was a little slow. I'm not gonna lie. I think she only did like 2.
Oh, really?
it's kind of
It's a hard sell.
It's a niche flash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I like in retrospect, I should have been like, okay, do 2 flash sheets. Do a Spectrovision specific one and then just do a totally random other one. I should have told her to do that.
Well,
but
we're learning.
But we're learning. I figured, look, we're doing this whole Spectrovision takeover where we should do Spectrovision tattoos. And like I would have gotten that Nick Cage in his undies tattoo.
You didn't get a tattoo?
No, I didn't get a tattoo at any of the LotZillas.
Who are you?
In fact, the only tattoo I've gotten at the store is this one.
You got more, right?
That's a great tattoo.
It says Coral Sucks.
Didn't you get one at the holiday party 2 years ago?
No, I didn't. We ran out of time. When Johnny did the tats.
Yeah.
2 years
Or was
ago?
it New Year's Eve? I'm thinking. No, it's not.
No, it was a Christmas party 2 years ago. So we've had tattoo artists at the last 2 Christmas parties. You've been to both, right?
I've just been to one.
Just one.
Mhm.
So the first year we had Johnny there. I paid for everyone's tattoos. That was a mistake.
Yeah,
I didn't realize.
and a lot of crazies.
I didn't work out the details beforehand. So I just was like, Johnny, come do tattoos. And then he did like everyone's tattoos, and then I had to
Must
pay
have
for them
been nice.
afterwards.
Of course. I started working there, and you're like, fuck that.
Yeah, exactly. I learned my lesson. And then we had Crocodile Jackson's buddy. I forget what his name is.
Oh, yeah,
there
that's right.
Last year, and that's when I got this one at the very end of the night
Mm-hmm.
because Coral got.
You got a tattoo.
You got one.
I did, yeah.
Is that one right there?
baby.
What's that say in the middle there? Oh, those are my initials.
Yeah,
that was
JT.
hilarious. when
Yeah, I
you
was
did
like,
that.
this is gonna be funny.
So I had to one up her, so I got coral socks. But no, I didn't get tattooed at any of the LotZillas. But the very first LotZilla of the summer, we went to Crocodile Jackson's studio, and I got one of the Flash there before.
For marketing purposes.
For marketing purposes.
Of
But
course.
if you will remember, I also got the John Wick tattoo at that one as the reveal that we were getting the John Wick pinball machine.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
whatever. Anyway, so Christina Hawk was there. She did two of the tattoos. She did the greasy tat, like on the dude, like right
I saw
off the
that one.
bat. That one was pretty cool. And then she did the axe from Mandy.
That was cool too.
I
Yeah.
still have to see that.
Yeah. You haven't seen Mandy?
Mm-mm.
You saw part of Greasy Strangler today, though, yes?
I unfortunately did. Yeah.
You can't say that because Jim Hosking was also there at LotZilla. We flew him in from England.
I mean,
The
it's a,
right-
He said I'm British.
Yeah, the writer-director of the Greasy Strangler.
Yeah.
he knows where he sits in cinema.
I know.
Yeah,
it's
you
true.
got it.
He was pretty funny about it in the
Yeah.
Q&A.
You either love it or you hate it. That's for sure.
I'm not saying that like I hate it. It was just like, what the fuck?
I guess it was the
Yeah.
first. He was saying he did a little speech, like a little dialogue afterwards.
Yeah.
And I guess he was saying the Greasy Strangler's the first review he's ever seen in The Guardian to get 0 stars.
Whoa.
He thought it was a typo that they like just forgot to include the line or something,
Yeah.
but it was the first time in his entire life he's seen a 0-star review in The Guardian.
I think this is the first movie that I saw one time, but have had to talk about so much afterwards. Like when we watched it, it blew my mind, and I hated it, but it blew my mind because of how insane it was. But since we saw it, it's so quotable and memorable that it's like, maybe I didn't hate it.
I think this is a Napoleon Dynamite of horror situation.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I couldn't stop looking at the main guy, and I was like, is this Napoleon Dynamite like supposed to be like a rip from that? But I don't know.
I don't think it is from his talk, but I think it is in that ilk.
Yeah, it's just the absurdist, like, it's very like Tim and Eric, right? Tim Heidecker, where it's like that, like, the comedy is, we're getting ahead of ourselves here.
Yes,
I
we're
gotta-
getting ahead of the day.
Okay, so we'll get back to you.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's
people.
me? Okay.
Yeah, no, because so anyway, we paired up with Spectrovision for the whole thing. So we had the Greasy Strangler and Spectrovision tattoos there.
Yep.
And then we also had the Spectrovision Radio podcast, live podcast.
That's pretty cool.
Which for that, we brought in our friend David Dustmalchin, who's awesome.
So cool.
I noticed right when he got there, I mean, he showed up. He's always got the coolest outfits.
Yeah, he's got drip.
He just,
Dripping hard.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he rolls in looking like the minister of the Church of Satan.
And it was amazing.
So he rolls in looking like he's like the priestess of the Church of Satan, you know, in his full length whatever.
When he walked in, I was like, "Damn, you dressed the part."
Yeah.
His style reminds me of Jason Momoa from Fast X.
Yeah.
But like dark. And I'm like, how he can
but
pull that
evil.
off?
Yeah.
But like, you know, little spooky man. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I wish I could dress like that.
Yeah. I mean, he can roll in like painted nails, like a gold rosary, and I wouldn't like think anything of it.
No.
You didn't get a chance to sit in on the podcast, but there's a moment in it where he's talking about like horror, and he immediately does the thing where he like sinks into the dark.
Yeah.
And he's just able to channel that so well. It was really like,
Yeah. I still have not watched, and I'm sorry, David. I know he's not listening to this. Maybe he is.
He's absolutely listening. What's up, David?
What's up, Dave?
But I have to apologize because we have not seen Late Night with the Devil
I
yet.
know I really want to. We
I
just
do wanna
haven't
see
had
that.
time.
I know, and it's on streaming. It's on
Shudder?
and I think it's on something else now,
AMC
too.
Plus because it's
Oh,
part of
yeah.
Shudder. So
Is it on Prime too, or no?
I don't know.
Anyway, it's available, and we have not watched it yet, and we need to watch it. I know.
We will.
Right when I clocked him, when he first got to the store, there was somebody there with like a poster for Late Night with the Devil to get signed, and that movie had some really cool advertising. Like, all the like imagery was really cool. So I gotta check it out. But so David was there. We had PhD Amy Sloanacre there, who I knew nothing about.
She was great. I've never met her before, but like she commanded her material up there. It was awesome.
Apparently, she does a lot of work with the Philosophical Research Society. Is that what it's called? Which I think is a big deal. They've been emailing with us. They apparently want to do something with us now.
Yeah.
So
what is that?
I don't know.
That is kind of more of a Kuntz question.
Yeah.
He's been to some of their meetings and stuff. I believe it's like kind of erudical talk about aliens and
cryptids and
cryptids
shit.
and
Bigfoot.
Oh, that would be
mind.
really fucking cool.
Aquatic vampires.
There it is.
So Amy Sloanacre was there. Then we had Jim Perry, who apparently listens to the podcast and is also a podcaster himself and runs the Spectrovision Radio division.
I'm spacing on his independent
Euphemet
yeah.
is the name of his podcast, but I think Spectrovision Radio puts that out now.
Yeah.
So it's part of their
it's part of his platform.
thing.
Yeah.
So he was there. Then we had, who else did we have on that panel? No. We had Daniel Noah.
Yes.
He was the co-founder. He is the co-founder. He's the guy who put all this together with us. Me and him just texting every single day, being like, should we do this? Should we do that? I don't know. What do you think? They didn't, we just whipped this whole shebang together. But so he was there, and then that was it. Oh, right. We also had Coral's, the love of Coral's life, the Irish Coral's lucky charm.
Do the accent though.
Coral's lucky charm. I don't know.
No.
I try to think donkey. No, that's not it either.
Scottish
That's
also,
Scottish.
isn't it?
God damn it! What is from the movie Colin Farrell when he's like my donkey?
You're thinking of
I'm thinking of Shrek,
the
but
Banshees of Inisherin?
yeah. Have you seen that movie?
No.
You would actually like it, I think. I really liked it.
I really like it. It's pretty absurd, but not in the way that Greasy Strangler is.
Yeah,
And it's all Irish?
It's yeah. So anyway, speaking of the luck of the Irish, friend of the pod, friend of the shop, friend of Coral.
Stop that.
Oh no, she's
Are you a friend of Coral?
Oh,
This is the new.
yeah.
Are you a friend of Dorothy?
May. Hannah Rose May. She was there.
She was there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Why are you so blushing?
I'm not blushing. I forget that we're on. I'm just hot in here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have some of my
I'm just
coffee.
hot in here.
Just to talk about something else.
God damn it. I love to try to get Hannah mixed into our business as much as possible because I love to watch Coral squirm.
I did not. We talked and it was fine.
Yeah, sure.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to the wedding?
I didn't get invited, so that's. I don't know.
Kenzie's?
Yeah, Kenzie's wedding.
Kenzie's wedding. I did get invited to that.
Why aren't you going?
Because I have to be at the shop.
Someone's got a lot to sort out.
She's giving me eyes like, huh. Whatever.
Are y'all going to the wedding?
No.
Which way?
Well, Joe Kuntz actually might because he loves an excuse to get out of town. And I think he's going to go to the wedding.
I think he'll have a great time.
Yeah.
He'll love it.
I'm not going to go to the wedding because as much as I love Kenzie, I don't know any of her people.
That's the point of going to the wedding.
Yeah, but why? Like, we'll send a gift.
Are y'all going to Hannah's wedding?
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah, we got the invite.
Cool.
Yeah, no, of course not. Also, destination weddings are hard. Like, I have to go to my sister's wedding, which is October 12th. I still haven't even RSVP'd to it.
I thought you were going to that.
I have to go to my sister's wedding.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't because I went to my brother's wedding. If I didn't go to my brother's wedding,
Then you're choosing favorites.
I wouldn't have to go to my sister's wedding.
What's your sister look like?
She looks like me, kind of. No, actually, she kind of looks like a bigger version of you, maybe. Not like
What?
in mass, in like I don't know. She's got the same sort of
She
like
looks like a human.
chubby cheeks. I don't know. Now I'm like having facial blindness with my own sister. I don't even know what she looks like.
That's so stupid. God.
Well, she's 13 years younger than me. So it's like
So what? She's 30. So she's my age.
She's not
So I see
30.
why we would look alike.
She's not 30, okay? She's younger than you. She's like 28, thank you.
Slanderous and defamatory.
Yeah, wow. She's older than me by a year, actually, now. I'm 13 years older than her, but she just turned a year older than me.
Okay.
If
So
that
she's
makes sense.
She's 28. We get it.
Yeah, okay. What the fuck are we talking about? Yeah, Hannah Rosemary was there. But you should, speaking of Hannah, you should watch The Banshees in Sharon.
Okay.
I always
Not
wanna
Ed
see
Sheeran.
Ed Sheeran.
Yeah.
I was like,
The
you're saying,
Banshees of Inisherin.
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 you know I can't spell that. Insurance.
I can't say it, so there's no way you can say
I'm going to
it.
put Banshee Insurance. That's how
Yeah,
it's gonna
it's
be
Colin
spelled.
Farrell and it's
Domhnall Gleeson.
Domhnall, no, not Domhnall Gleeson,
Is
his
it-
dad, Brendan Gleeson.
Brendan Gleeson.
They did, and it's the same writer director as
In Bruges.
In Bruges, which was also very good.
Okay.
But anyway, Banshees is really good. It's about this tiny Irish town, and Colin Farrell has a donkey. And-
Okay. I'll give it a
Oh,
go.
and Keoghan is in it.
Yeah, Barry Keoghan.
Barry Keoghan, and he plays a disabled guy.
Oh.
But I think he
Okay.
got nominated for an Oscar for
He
it.
did.
didn't
He got nominated
He was
for an Oscar.
really good in it.
Yeah.
Like really, really
He does good in his movies. So.
He's like
awesome.
fucking crazy in this one, though.
Love it. Okay.
He's
I'll watch
Irish.
Yeah, he's being Irish. You
Banshees
can
Insurance.
barely understand what he's saying. It's like
I
so
love
crazy
that.
because they're just drunk and like it's fun.
It's just a bunch of drunk people on an island raising their donkeys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, I imagine that's what Hannah's wedding's gonna be like.
Are you kidding? She's going to be in like a castle. It's going to be like some.
There's definitely
some-
gonna be a castle involved.
There's going to be some like.
Conor McGregor will probably be there.
I can't cry on the podcast anymore.
There's
Stop.
going to be some like Edward Cullen.
Oh my god, it's definitely Twilight themed.
Oh my God, what is she going to walk down the not aisle to?
Oh god, what's it? When the camera's going around.
It's a possibility.
Is that the one where the camera's going around her?
Yeah.
That's definitely what's gonna. Yeah, but it's gonna
She
be a
can't
string
walk
quartet.
down. That's such a sad song.
What if her wedding is like Edward and Bella's wedding? Like she does it. Just
Well, you
like
can't
that.
do that as an elope. You
Ireland,
can't elope
yeah.
and have a huge wedding. That's not how that works.
Why not? If
Because
you're
you
gonna
have
Point of
go,
eloping.
if you're
Yeah.
going to Ireland to do it, is that even like it's still whatever?
That's
Are we
not-
blowing her cover here?
Probably. This is a lot of
This is
personal
a
business.
Well, you
a
think
lot
her-
of Hannah Rosemary content
Do you
right
think
now.
her family listens to this podcast?
We just sound like a fan.
We just cut it down. It's a 20-minute podcast this week.
Oh
God.
man,
We'll keep it behind the Patreon.
yeah, this is behind the paywall.
Jesus.
Anyway, so there was a podcast, and then we also did a screening of the Greasy Strangler with writer-director Jim Hosking.
Were you laughing because you saw me doing the mental math and trying to realize if we could cut any of that?
Yeah.
Or if it all has to stay?
No, we got to leave all of it in there. That's the juicy bits.
Hannah, I'm so sorry.
Anyway, we did a screening of the Greasy Strangler. Speaking of juicy bits, Jim Hosking was there. They did they didn't do a Q&A at the end. They did their own little.
They did like a little dialogue, director-producer dialogue. I don't know where you
We're
were
just
going with that.
Bullshit artist.
Bullshit
That's what
artist.
this is.
So anyway, I made Kenzie watch it because, and I said to her, I was like, I think Mikey would love it.
Oh yeah.
And the
He
first thing
will.
she said to me afterwards was like, Mikey would love this for sure. And then I told Coral to watch it, but she did not.
I watched half of it.
Today you watched half of it.
I did. Sorry, I've been so fucking busy.
Did you have the sound on?
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun,
It's
dun,
just
dun,
me
dun,
and Joey
dun,
in
dun.
there, and he's like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "It's work."
It's
And
work.
he
I
turns
got it.
around, and it's just a man covered in grease.
with a giant donger.
Yeah, that can't be his own donger, right?
Of course not.
Thank
That's not what
God.
dicks look like.
I was like, what? Even Joey was like, is that his dick? I said, is it? You tell me. I was like, that right there is the scariest penis I've ever seen.
Yeah, the Greasy Strangler for all those. I mean, everyone needs to watch it because I think it's just a weird experience,
Yeah.
right? And it's on Prime.
It's only an hour and a half.
And it's on Prime, Amazon Prime, and it's just a bizarre thing. I don't know.
It's a horror comedy about two guys, a father and a son, who have a disco tour in Detroit.
No, it's L.A.
It's not LA.
I thought it was L.A.
I don't think it's LA. I think
I
it's
don't
like
know.
Detroit or something.
Oh,
And they exists in a time when there is someone killing people while they're covered in grease,
Yeah.
named the Greasy Strangler. And that's about it.
It's basically a giant Adult Swim movie.
Yeah.
Which I think is the point. Like Jim was talking to us about, he has like an Adult Swim pilot that didn't go that he's really proud of. I think he sent us a copy of it. We should watch it.
Yeah, we should.
He was going to show it at the Vidiots thing. But it's basically what it is. It's just this weird Adult Swim thing.
Yeah. It I don't even know. I don't know.
I think I want you to get high and actually watch it.
I think I'm going to get scared if I do that.
She gets so critical when she's high, though.
That's true. All she wants to do is take notes.
She doesn't have any fun.
I did love though when she popped her titties out and he
Oh.
went to like put his mouth on it. She said, "I didn't say you could do that."
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, yeah.
Shit, maybe I gotta watch this movie again. I did buy it on
Hootie,
iTunes.
tootie, disco cutie.
I know, that's
Hootie,
what I'm-
tootie, disco cutie. Hootie, tootie, disco
Did you make it that far?
I don't know. I did not like the Porto, the potato chips.
Oh, yeah.
He kept saying Porto, and I was like, this
Porto
is like the
chip.
15th time. Joey was
Yeah.
like, what is going on? I was like, why do you think I have the answers, man?
Bullshit artist, Dad.
God.
I call bullshit.
So, to summarize the movie, there's a greasy strangler out there who's killing people, right? There's on the disco tour, the son meets a lady. They start to bone. Then then she starts boning the dad.
I stopped watching it whenever he wanted to watch her pee. And then he she said, I thought you weren't going to watch. And he winks. And then she winks. And I was like, oh, I'm going to go now.
It's so creepy.
It's so weird.
Did you just leave it on for Joey? You were just like, I'm going to dip.
I asked him, I said, do you want me to turn this on or turn it off? And he was like, no, leave it on.
I guess there's a scene in it. I totally blanked that when the dad fucks her, there's a scene where he's like, I shoot ropes of hot cum.
Oh, yeah.
I'm the Spider-Man of Cocktown.
Oh, God. Ugh.
But that's why we had Pink's hot dogs at LotZilla.
Is that
because
really
of
why?
the hot dogs in the movie.
That's why we
That's
had
why?
pink
They
sauce.
didn't know that.
I was like, did they?
No.
They should know that.
but it's fine.
They walked through. They were like, "It's really weird that there's a bunch of hot sausages."
Why is everyone eating greasy hot dogs? Why is everyone asking us for more grease on these hot dogs?
More grease.
More grease.
You can't do that, though. They'll
What?
lose their license.
I know.
Yeah.
But did you watch him eat the greasy hot dogs?
I didn't like that. Yes. When he's sitting up there like fucking Spider-Man, I didn't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like watching people do that with food.
And then he covers himself in grease. He turns into the Greasy Strangler.
Hey,
He
we
goes
don't know
and
that that's
kills.
him.
Oh, sure, right. But then he goes to the car wash and he
goes
gets
to
the. And then the car wash gentleman
Yes.
was at LotZilla.
At LotZilla.
He was a trip.
He
He was crazy.
he would have loved Austin
He
Powers
was
Night.
really funny.
He was in Jim Hoskins' second movie or next movie.
Yeah,
Ebony and Ivory
Beverly
also.
Lynn Luff or something.
No, it was like Ebony and Ivory. It was like Ebony and Ivory or something.
He was in the other one too. The one,
the third one.
Yeah, with Aubrey Plaza.
but I don't think that one's out yet, right?
Which one's that?
Beverly Luff Lynn. It came out a couple years ago. I think.
I like some Aubrey Plaza.
I don't know.
I
at
know.
this point.
That's why we were trying to get her to come to the to be in the podcast. She was
What?
supposed to be not our podcast,
You
the live
you don't
podcast.
tell the people these
What?
things. So how is she supposed to know?
Well, that's why we're doing the LotZilla behind the scenes thing. So I want to talk about all the things. We had all these different versions of the live podcast that we were going to do, but we couldn't get the creative quite right, so we landed on what we landed on, which was great.
If she rolls up and you don't tell me, I'm mad.
Aubrey Plaza.
Yeah, I would let her just deck me right in the face as hard as she could. Just punch me.
Whoa. What?
I would let her punch me in the face.
Deck me.
Is
You
what
know,
Carl
like a
said.
good, like hard as she can.
Okay. Who else would you let do that?
I don't know. I'd have to think about it. But
Kristen Stewart.
no, I'm not. No.
Know me.
Ronda Rousey.
No.
Know me.
Know me? But if Elizabeth Berkley wanted to punch me in the mouth, I'd let her.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would let her do that. But yeah, Aubrey Plaza, rear back, baby, just as hard as you
Rear
can.
back, baby.
Catherine Hahn.
Which one's that?
She doesn't know who that is.
Yeah, exactly.
She's from what was the first thing she was in?
She doesn't know who that is.
Oh,
Catherine Hahn.
Yeah.
No.
No. Agatha all
I don't
along.
know.
Agatha all along?
She's never seen WandaVision. She
Oh,
doesn't know who-
Agatha. No, I know who fucking Agatha is.
Jesus Christ.
Nah. Wanda, though. Yeah.
Shania Twain.
She do whatever she like.
Well, yeah, she's gonna.
We literally
piss all over
We've
you.
covered this.
we've covered that. I'd wait in line for a while for that.
Yeah, for her to piss on you.
Yeah.
Jesus.
All right. My God.
This podcast
Just
is going
filth.
to be really cut down.
So the greasy goddamn strangler. Okay, so that's the whole movie, though.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
it.
Basically. So Pink's was there.
Mhm.
Also, Pink's hot dogs. How many did you eat?
Only 3.
Only 3.
A ketchup and a mustard and then just cheese. I couldn't do chili, though.
You didn't do chili?
Really?
The chili had onions in it. I'm a baby.
Really?
No, you add the onions.
You add the onions.
No, I said, is this chili in it? And he looked at the lady and she said, yes. Or is there onions in it? And she's like, yes.
The Pink's chili is so good because it's basically blended. It's like
Yeah.
smooth. You could
There's
drink
not
it with a
chunks.
straw.
You wouldn't be able to
there's
tell.
no onion in it.
The
chunks.
picture you sent me, that looked chunky.
Not like onion
of
chunks.
the bucket of chili.
Yeah. Where is that bucket of chili?
I'm sitting on it right now.
I'm about to spin that.
I know that their chili is so good. It's basically like Hormel canned chili.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
can't believe you didn't eat it.
Well, I thought there was chunky onions
You
in
just
it.
There's
just
no-
left teen on the table.
Yeah, wow.
Those dogs got teen in them.
Yeah.
Not as much as that.
I know, not as much
Chili.
as the
I had a so I had a chili. What did I have? I had 2. I had one that was mustard, chili, and onion. Delicious. I had a second one that was mustard and sauerkraut. Also delicious.
I had 2 chili dogs.
2 chili dogs.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, I had cheese in my chili also.
Mm.
I can't believe you didn't have a chili cheese dog.
I thought onions. I don't want them
Why?
because it's Brat Summer, and I can say that.
You told me you were allergic.
I'm not. I'm just.
You're a fucking bitch.
I just don't want them.
I thought you were allergic.
No.
When I was telling you it was fennel, and you were like, "Are you sure I'm allergic?" I was like nervous because I was like, "Is fennel an onion? I don't know."
That's why I go to restaurants. I'm like, no onions. I'm allergic. I'll die.
Yeah, pretty much everything has onions in it.
Well, not everything.
Or onion powder.
Onion powder's fine. I just don't like an onion.
It definitely
What about
is
like red sauce on spaghetti?
Get it without the onions.
You know there's onions in the sauce.
Yeah, but there's no chunky onions. I can get it pureed.
Even if it's cooked, you won't eat an onion?
Pureed onion.
I mean, you put onion puree in sauce.
Yeah, but I don't want chunks of onions. That's my thing. It's gross. It's my body, my choice.
What about
men.
little pearl onions?
Little what?
Little pearl onions.
What's a pearl onion?
They're little tiny guys.
What about shallots?
I don't know who that is.
I don't know her.
Yeah, I don't know her.
You don't know what a shallot is?
No, describe it.
It's like an
it's
artisanal
like
onion.
No, it's like a small red onion.
No.
It's so good.
It's an onion. I don't want it.
She doesn't
Everything
want
else is
it.
fine. Like onions and mushrooms are
You're
on my
being
no-no.
a little baby right now.
Okay.
What about onion rings?
Ew.
What about a
no.
bloomin' onion at Outback?
No.
Oh my god.
No, that's
I'm
so
actually
gross.
not a big bloomin'. That is
Bloomin'
more to do
onions
with
are
fried.
fucking amazing.
Okay, well, you eat them, and that's
Yeah.
fine.
Happy for you.
Yeah. God.
Okay.
Wow. Just see.
Well, this brings me to our next segment, Coral's Corner.
Hello. Okay. I just want to talk about a show that I've been watching.
Okay.
And then y'all have also watched.
Mhm.
And I'm going to commandeer Coral's Corner a little bit.
Okay.
Imagine
what?
that.
What?
Wow, what a
But
change in
anyway.
format.
Coral's Corner, go ahead.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Am I allowed to speak?
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Bitch.
So I've been watching Interview with the Vampire
Mhm.
because it came to Netflix, and I'm too cheap to buy it on Amazon.
Yeah.
It's really fucking good.
Really
Yeah.
good. And I don't say anything
Mm.
because he's been telling me all along, but it is really good.
But it's so fucking gay.
Yeah,
It is so
it's
gay.
really gay.
You know what's funny? I've actually gone back and I've been kind of reading the book again as my I'm gonna pass out after I take my meds. I'm gonna read a book. It is so much less gay than I
Really?
remembered. Yeah, especially at the beginning.
Well, because they've got a certain audience or it was of its time. You can't be that gay.
It was. I mean, continue.
Yeah.
No, I'm all for it. Like,
Oh no! But yeah. You
I
were,
just-
you were just saying.
no, I just think it's so gay. And I can't. Are you a Louis fan or a Lestat? Lestat.
Louis.
I would say after this kind of reimagining, I think I'm more of an Lestat fan, but I did not like him when I was reading the book.
It's hard to talk about this without talking about season 2 and the upcoming season 3.
Yeah.
So you have to watch season 2.
Yeah, I've not watched season 2.
Can I say something that that kind of ruined season 2 for us, but then we got on board after a couple episodes.
Yeah.
They replaced the actress that plays the little girl.
What with it? Oh,
Not. Yeah. It definitely feels like it was for her.
Well, because she's in Avatar,
And
not
they
the
went-
Last Airbender, the blue people one, and she's like starred in the second one, and they went into 3, 4, 5 like right away. So I'm guessing.
It's hard to be mad at her. That's an opportunity.
Yeah.
You
I
can't
mean,
pass
yeah,
up.
get
But
your
she
check.
was so good in the first season, and the second season, she's good, but they replaced her with like a British actress, so her accent's all over the place. Not like in a
Okay.
British way, but like it just sounds fakey and weird.
Okay.
But you get used to it after the first couple episodes.
And the character is still there.
Yeah,
Yeah, I did at first. Whenever they introduced her, I was like, I don't know how I feel about this.
yeah, me too.
But as she I guess I forgot that she is like a child.
Yeah.
When she grows up, I'm like, you're pretty cool. Okay,
Yeah.
I get it.
That actress does amazing work going from child to adult trapped in a
Yeah,
child's body.
it wasn't like too just overnight. Like it was. I like the progression of it. I guess.
Yeah.
I do think Louis is a little crybaby fucking bitch
Yeah.
all the way. I don't understand it because you knew what you were getting into.
What
Yeah.
happens at the end of season 1?
At the end of season 1, actually, why don't you tell it? Because
The
we're
end.
nuts.
Well, the end. Because there's that. I can't remember the helper who is like letting him like feed and like bringing him his stuff, and then at
the
the,
what?
Oh,
The worker.
welcome to the vampire Armand.
yeah, and then he like
Mhm.
ends it with like saying, "This is the love of my life," and I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
But then Lestat we found out is he left him in a dump,
Mm-hmm.
but
And he got the rat.
eating the rats, and I was like, "You knew what you were doing."
Yeah. Wow. Season
Conor
2,
McGregor will come back.
Fuck you, God! Don't do that, God.
Season 2, we get so much backstory of the whole thing. It's like really good.
I'm excited for that. I did because I didn't want it to be like all pushed together, and it's just like you give me 2 seasons of just bullshit.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I like how it's like I'm in it for the long game. Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like a backstory.
You're
I
gonna have
want-
to buy season 2.
I know. I thought about.
Well, you know
that.
what you can do is you can get AMC Plus for a 1-week trial,
Oh, I'll finish
and then
that.
just
Yeah.
binge it.
Molly did text me last night because she finally finished it
Oh.
because I was like, "You keep falling asleep. I want to get through this."
Yeah.
And she was like, "Holy shit, this is
Yeah.
fantastic." I was like, "Yeah, it's so good."
Yeah.
Season 2 is just as crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did get told about what happens in season 3. I guess they're gonna make him a rock star.
Yeah, but that happened in the books.
Oh,
And
yeah?
that was Queen of the Damned, that movie.
Oh, yeah.
He was a rock star in that too.
Okay. I'm just like, okay. I'm excited to see how they do that.
Yeah.
There's some nuance to it that you'll kind of start to come across in season 2, but
Yeah. And you love
Cool.
a musical, right?
It's not my fault, but I do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
do
not my
that?
fault.
Yeah. Who's the actor that plays Louis?
He's from I forget his name, but he's from Game of Thrones. He played Grey Worm.
Oh my fucking God, you're right. I was like, he looks
Yeah.
so familiar. Yes, it
Yeah.
is. He's great.
He's also a singer in London.
In London?
He's got a bunch of albums out.
I didn't like
It's not
it
very
either.
good.
No, I tried. But no, I'm really excited about it. And I'm surprised because, wait, does it get girl gay?
It does.
Oh, yeah.
Thank God. I'm tired of these boys flying butt naked in the air. This
Yeah.
bullshit.
just wait.
Yeah. Just wait.
God. Just, I don't know. I think it'd be cute.
I
Let's
think there's
snuggle up in a
less.
coffin.
Is there less fucking in the second one?
There's it is less kind of, well, I don't know. I think it might be the
Less
same
fucking?
amount of fucking, because there's actually not a ton of fucking in
That's what I
season
was about to
1.
say. Less, so no
Yeah, that's
fucking in
true.
season 2?
There's like all the implication of the relationships and stuff, and
Yeah.
you know that they're hooking up, but it is very closing the casket.
Yeah. I mean, it's really good.
There's
I don't like vampire stuff, but I've seen a lot of it this year.
You can thank Twilight for that.
Oh.
Because now it's opened up your mind, and now you're ready to let more in.
No, that's not it.
Are you? Okay.
That's not it.
Whatever. Sure.
Do you have any guesses about what's coming up, or things you want to see in season 2?
Just more girl fucking gay, honestly. That's it. I mean, I love some vampire shit. I did not watch like True Blood or any of that
Mhm.
Oh.
because it just seems too like I don't know. Like
This one to me is better than. I mean, I always
True Blood was terrible.
yeah, it looks terrible. And I think about what you sent me the other day where it's like country, like, what are you?
I sent her this. I didn't send it to you. There's a video that someone made of Twilight if it was in the South. And so
He was like, say it. She said, vampire. And I'm like,
Vampire.
that's how I just see True Blood. And I'm like, I don't want that. I
yeah,
don't.
but it's British people trying to pull off Southern accents, so it's a little more cringy.
True Blood
too.
was good when it was good, and then really bad when it was bad.
Yeah, I'm not in for that. So hopefully this is, I want my vampires, and I don't know. Keep those coffins open.
True Blood was supposed to be all about like queer family, like found family when it started. That was Alan Ball's pitch for the whole thing, was that it was supposed to be about like queer found family.
Okay.
And then I don't know what the hell happened to that. HBO got in the way.
We got werewolves and shit, and like
All these extra add-ons.
Ain't nobody in a family in that show.
I can't think of a truly a vampire series that is just like fucking. I mean, you got Twilight, and it's just like it's teenagers, and then you got True Blood, and it's terrible.
Yeah.
So hopefully,
True Blood is fucking though.
Are you gonna watch Mayfair Witches?
who's Mayfair? Wait, that has that the big-
Delario.
Diodario,
which one's that?
Alexandria Diodario.
From
She's got
Baywatch?
She wasn't.
She wasn't Baywatch,
yes.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, I know who that is. Yeah. Which, by the way, I have been watching. I am sort of watching it. So whenever I leave the house, I leave Baywatch on for my dogs,
Okay.
so they can like have something in the
Naturally.
background.
Wow, that's queer indoctrination if I've
Yeah,
ever heard
okay.
it.
So much Elizabeth Berkley in there.
Oh,
Did y'all-
she joined in like season 3 or something, right?
Really?
Yeah, and I was so surprised, and then now I'm into Baywatch.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Okay. So I wanted to commandeer Coral's Corner just for a little bit because right after we were recording this, you are leaving to go to Las Vegas for the first time.
Oh yeah,
For the first time ever.
ever. Probably my last time too.
Really?
Yeah, I don't see why I would go back.
Well, you've never been, so you don't know.
Mm.
Where are you? Okay, talk to us about your trip. What are you going? What are you doing?
So I have friends that live out there.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna stay with them, so I wouldn't know where to stay.
Okay.
And then I think tonight when we land, we're gonna walk the Strip,
Okay.
go down
You
Fremont.
don't walk the strip.
You don't walk the Strip?
No.
What do you do in the Strip?
Well, because if you walked the strip, each casino is like a mile.
They're
Yeah,
huge.
They want us to. Yeah, she's gonna pick us up and she's gonna take us where all the.
Just drive the strip. You don't need to walk.
You're probably
No.
going to go to Fremont.
Yeah.
tonight, would be my
Fremont
guess.
Street, you can walk. That's
Yeah.
where all the podunk Tennessee people go.
Oh really?
Yeah, you get
Okay.
yourself like a drink glass that's shaped like a guitar that sits around your neck with a little straw. Like that
No,
kind
you
of thing.
don't. Are you
Yeah,
serious?
Sure do.
Yeah.
You get yardaritas. You know, they're like
Okay.
yard glasses.
People zip line for like 3 blocks.
There's a zip line down the goddamn Fremont Street.
What is this place? Are y'all being for real?
Yeah.
You know, you could tell me an absolute like just bullshit of a place, and I would not know. I'd
No.
get there. And
It's
be
funny.
Like,
We're actually
It's
not
real.
shitting you at all
Yeah.
with this one.
Well, so I wanted to put together a list of things that I think you should go do
Okay.
while you're there.
Okay.
Like a for real list. Like
Yeah.
places you should go. So wait, so you're going with your friends
Yeah.
and you don't really have much plans or what?
No, it's just my friends that I play Fortnite with.
Oh.
So we're like, yeah.
Is this your first time IRL or?
No. So I used
Okay.
to work with her in Tennessee at the psych hospital, and then her partner is he's a flyboy. He flies an airplane. That's what he is. Okay.
He's a
What?
pilot or
Yes.
Yeah, he's a pilot or a stripper? Which is
No,
it?
I have him saved in my phone as Kenny Flyboy Vroom, just so I remember who it is. I love it.
Okay.
But yeah, so I'm gonna be with them, and I was like, just show us shit. But I think we are gonna go kayaking one day.
Oh, that'll be cool.
Kayaking, huh.
You,
Okay.
like through Arizona. I guess it's close. I don't
Sure.
know. Geography.
There's like the Hoover Dam, so I assume.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll post it.
Okay. First thing on my list, Fun Hog Ranch. We've talked about this
Okay.
many times on the podcast.
Okay.
Jesus brought me a T-shirt back from there. It's the
Yeah.
gay bar that is disgusting.
Okay. Fun.
fun.
Hog Ranch. Got
Fun
it.
Hog Ranch.
I'll
Okay.
go.
First thing on my list. Second thing, the Pepper Mill. It's a diner.
Okay.
It's good.
Oh, she did send me that. That was
Pa-
one of the recs. Yeah.
I think. Okay. Showgirls. She's eating the fries the first time she meets her.
That's the pepper
They're
mill.
sitting at the Pepper Mill.
Okay. Do they have any Showgirls merch?
I don't know. Actually,
should if they don't.
should. The Pepper Mill has been there forever. It's open 24 hours a day. It's a great place to go at like 2 a.m.
Okay.
They've got some good like diner food, but it's bizarre on the inside. It's like purple neon everywhere and like mirrors, and it's very Vegas.
This sounds like a bar you're building.
Basically, yeah. Peppermint. Okay, the peppermint. Secret Pizza. It's a little pizza place inside the Cosmopolitan Hotel.
Okay.
It's hard to find. It's on the third floor, and you go down a hallway and blah, blah, blah. There's always a line. The pizza's incredible. They do this like meatball pizza where they take these giant meatballs and then they slice them into like little patty slices.
Oh, fuck.
It's on the pizza.
Okay.
Really good.
Okay.
Secret pizza place. Double Down Saloon. The Double Down Saloon.
What is that?
It's a bar. It's relatively close to Fun Hog Ranch and the Peppermill. It's a shitty little punk bar that you go in and it's like covered in graffiti on the inside. And you can order a drink there called ass juice.
Okay.
And you can order it in if you feel so inclined, you can get a commemorative porcelain toilet bowl to drink the ass juice out of.
Okay, I think I'll just ask for the toilet bowl. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I am a little nervous about the drinking because I've not had like alcohol in a minute.
Yeah.
And
You're gonna be fucked.
yeah, and I'm like, I feel like if I have like even half a beer, I'm gonna be
Yeah. Well, at the Double Down Saloon, they have all these specials, so you can get like a Slim Jim and a natural ice combo.
Are you what?
Yeah, it's like
That's pretty fucking cool.
It's really super cool, actually.
Okay.
But yeah, ass juice. And what ass juice is it's supposed to be like the slop from the mat.
No, it's not.
It's not really.
Actually.
Oh, I was like, are you out of your fucking mind? Like,
Although
you'll never see me
I think
again.
you can get a mat
Didn't-
shot there.
Didn't I send Kenzie to the Double Down and she got a toilet?
I don't think so.
I
Somebody-
thought I did.
You can order the mat juice.
I
As
don't
a-
think it's really that though.
That would be insane.
Well, ass juice is supposed to be that. But,
okay,
but it's
delicious.
pretty. It's from what I remember, it's good.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
It's like guava or something. They have like they have all kinds of cool merch there. They've got like a Zippo I bought there, and like shit like that. The Double Down Saloon.
Okay,
Like,
I got it.
all these things you could do in one night.
I might just do it tonight.
If you went to Fun Hog Ranch and Double Down Saloon and sent me pictures, I would love that.
Okay.
You could go to Jacob's Cirque du Soleil show that he's working on.
Oh, is
Yeah.
he gonna be there?
I don't know.
I don't think so. I don't think he's in town this weekend.
Well, you can hit him up and he might be able to like get you tickets to it or something. But
Okay.
I think it's like Dick's or something. I don't really know. There's like Wieners or something.
That's
It's a
not
circus
Cirque
of
du Soleil.
Circus Low Dicks. There
Yeah,
it is.
I don't know. So I put that on there. And then the last thing is you can go shoot machine guns.
Yeah.
Somewhere. There's all these gun ranges all over.
That'd be really fun.
There's one called I think it's called still
What is
there
it
called
called?
Machine Gun Kelly's. And it's not because of him. It's been there a lot longer than that.
Okay.
But you can go and then you can choose like if you want your target to be like a zombie or like an Arab.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't think you.
I don't know if you could do that anymore, but last time we went, it was
You
like
definitely
that.
can in that country.
Yeah. And then you just choose like which guns you want to shoot. You can shoot machine guns and Uzis and all kinds of stupid shit.
I do love shooting guns.
Yeah.
I know we can't do that out here. Well, we can. There's a
gun
couple of
ranges
ranges.
here, but
Yeah.
they're they're a little sketchy.
Yeah, that's.
So just to recap, we
Mhm.
got Fun Hog Ranch,
Yep.
the Peppermill,
Mhm.
Secret Pizza, which you probably won't make it to because it's a whole thing.
Yeah.
Double Down Saloon, Jacob's Cirque du Soleil show, and shooting machine guns.
I've got one to
Yeah.
throw in there. Firefly.
Yeah, there's this
I know you're
restaurant called Firefly there. It's off the strip, and it's a tapas restaurant. You know
Okay.
tapas?
I know topless.
Yeah. Okay. Tapas is like Spanish hors d'oeuvres, basically. So you get little like it's like small share plates. So
Mhm.
everyone you just order like a billion small things, and they've got shit like fuck, I don't even know.
It's been a minute.
It's been a long time. Some of the best food you'll ever have.
It's really
basically.
good, and it's
Okay.
not like a 5-star restaurant on the strip or anything. It's
No,
a
it's like
nice
off
little
strip.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Cool.
so you need to go do all of those things and then report back next week.
I feel like this is going to be a trip that I bring my cutoff Garth Brooks shirt.
Definitely.
Ooh.
It's going to be one of those
Wear it
nights.
to the Double Down Saloon.
It's a punk bar,
And
though.
Fun Hog.
You could wear whatever you want at the Double Down Saloon. I met a porn star there once.
Yeah?
I did. I sure did.
Okay.
Yeah. You can do whatever you want there.
I probably will. Okay. That sounds good.
Yeah. All right. This has been Coral's Corner. Oh, I'm tired.
So sleepy.
Yeah.
Sleepy baby.
I'm a sleepy little bitch.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week.